Ravi, your turn.
Hi, Mr. Casey. Nice to see you today. Actually, I missed out on last week's session.
Oh, okay. So what do you learn along the way in the street or out there in the real world?
Actually, the main purpose I joined this program is to learn on the financial, how to become an expert in financial coaching.
Right.
And then the fact that I'm also in the insurance industry.
Yep.
So I want to upgrade myself and then to learn from the legend like you. So that's why I actually signed up for this coaching program.
Okay, thank you, Ravi, for sharing.
Okay, thanks.
Carol.
Hi, good morning. So this is Carol. So my biggest takeaway from last week is about the diagnosis, the gap. So thank you for giving us for so many case studies. So from different case study, we can find those people gap and then their area for concern so that we can do the critical action on them. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Katini.
Hello, hi, good morning, everyone. So I'm Kartini. I think I've learned so many things in last session. So sorry, I'm waiting. So I've learned that the challenges as a life personal coaches. I think we have discussed about 10 cases.
Yeah, our child first Katini is okay, no problem. We are all at home, so it's
Okay.
don't
So the 10 cases of challenges as a life personal coaches that we've learned, we've discussed last time. So I've learned that. Hello.
Okay, don't worry about that, Katini. It's all right. We all
So I've learned that the challenges that we've discussed for every problem, right? We actually have the solution.
Yep.
And as a coach, we should always know how to coach and guide our clients so that in the event of they have any financial problems, they always come to us.
Yep. Very good. Thank you, Katini.
Sorry.
All right. Is there something else you want to say, Katini?
No, she just say sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Kathy, Molly, Albert. I like them.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I think most of you have mentioned almost the same like what I've learned, but let me add more. I like the case studies from last week, and I realized that all those are in real life, like Richard is auditor, no life, no partner, that kind of things. So I really enjoyed the process of discussion about the case studies, and also how we put an element of non-financial into it, like for example, Richard needs to change the lifestyle, not only about finance, but as an overall, So it's really like real stuff. So I believe it's also from the real people, isn't it?
Yeah. Any sex points?
And also, what some of you haven't mentioned, I think the preempting part, the one that how we want to we learn about the preempting part lah. I forgot how to I don't know how to explain this, but it's also important actually in the business, the preempting part.
Very good.
Thank you.
Later on when you go into your what you call your assessment, you will find you get another few case studies where you will have to actually deal with it. So this is the first set of case studies whereby you can discuss, but the next set you have to find a way to deal with it, because we're going to come out with another series of scenarios which are very real, and then you have to learn how to handle it through our assessment. So just be ready for that. Okay, I'm going to go to Sam. I think I haven't asked Sam yet. Sam, Kendricks, Isabel, get ready.
Hi everyone. For me, the one for last week was the motivational interview that was on the Wednesday's coachings. Yeah.
Okay. Motivational interview.
Yes. So I think the part where the building the rapport and getting the trust of the client part, I think that is very important, because without that, they can't open up.
Yeah.
And then whatever you try to influence, they won't listen. So yeah.
So you're I think you're referring to the dialogue. Am I right, Annie?
No, Sam is referring to the Jessica session.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Motivational interview. Yeah.
You are under the coaching session. That's right. That's
Yes. Yes. Because I'm not a coach, so these things are very new to me. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Sam. Kendricks.
Hi, good morning, guys. Okay, well, one of the key takeaways for last weekend, I think, is the money habits. There are a lot of habits, not easy to master.
Yep.
But I want to emphasize on the habit of leveraging that lead me to think of the right strategy, the resources, idea, context, expertise. And then I like the statement as well. If you want to achieve something you have never had, you must be willing to do something that you have never done.
Very good. Very good. Now, the leverage is one of the most powerful things I learned from my seafood, Robert. So Robert taught me that, changed my life because I realized that all of us as individuals cannot be everything and there's a limit to how much we can do or how much that we know. So if you want to really get more done, in fact, the definition he came up with on leverage is how to get more with less. I of course make some modification. I came up with the RICE formula, which a lot of my students use. I even have one student that put the RICE formula in his name card. So every time he give his name card, people look at the back and see this RICE formula, they will invariably have a conversation with him and ask him, what is this about? So very smart guy. He put things in the name card that make people ask him questions because he's also a financial person. So leverage refers to a situation where you find people have what you don't have, because you can't have everything. Like you find people who have contacts, you find people who have the resources that you need, you find people with ideas that you don't have, you find people with certain expertise that you don't have. So you find people who have what you don't have or can do what you cannot do. So I say that a person can always advance further in whatever you choose. You just have to follow the 2L. The first L is when you want to achieve something, you want to learn. You can learn. There's nothing you cannot learn that can take you to the situation you want to be in. However, because of our limited time, limited resources, there are some things that you may not learn fast enough or learn yourself or have the ability to, so you leverage. So to progress, you either learn or you leverage, the 2L, right? You either learn or you leverage. People say, if you want to travel far, you travel with somebody. But I say, if you want to travel far and faster, you not only travel with somebody, you leverage with somebody. So thanks for bringing that up, Kendrick. And finally, Isabel. I think so, final person.
Yes. The key ideas of morning, everyone. Morning, Casey and Annie. Sorry, wait. Oh, another mother.
It's okay. We all have responsibilities. That's fine.
Okay. So actually, I missed the second day class last week. So for the first day on last week, what I've learned is the opening approach, the five opening approach, which is the cash flow quadrant, the primary income, the MIS group map, the wealth concept, and to ask the low to the high track questions. So I think it's important how we're going to open the topics. Yeah, in order to continue the following steps.
Right.
So the opening is very important.
Okay. Excellent.